Most people do not really want freedom, because freedom involves responsibility, and most people are frightened of responsibility. One day, in retrospect, the years of struggle will strike you as the most beautiful. Unexpressed emotions will never die. They are buried alive and will come forth later in uglier ways. He that has eyes to see and ears to hear may convince himself that no mortal can keep a secret. If his lips are silent, he chatters with his fingertips. Betrayal oozes out of him at every pore. Religious doctrines are all illusions. They do not admit of proof, and no one can be compelled to consider them as true or to believe in them. In the depths of my heart, I can't help being convinced that my dear fellow men, with a few exceptions, are worthless. Whoever loves becomes humble. Those who love have, so to speak, pawned a part of their narcissism. It is that we are never so defenseless against suffering as when we love, never so helplessly unhappy as when we have lost our loved object or its love. Where the questions of religion are concerned, people are guilty of every possible kind of insincerity and intellectual misdemeanor. No neurotic harbors thoughts of suicide, which are not murderous impulses against others redirected upon himself. What is common in all these dreams is obvious. They completely satisfy wishes excited during the day, which remain unrealized. They are simply and undisguisedly realizations of wishes. Civilized society is perpetually menaced with disintegration through this primary hostility of men towards one another. We are what we are because we have been what we have been, and what is needed for solving the problems of human life and motives is not moral estimates, but more knowledge. Only a rebuke that has something in it will sting, will have the power to stir our feelings, not the other sort, as we know. The motive forces of fantasies are unsatisfied wishes, and every single fantasy is the fulfillment of a wish, a correction of unsatisfying reality. The distortion of a text resembles a murder. The difficulty is not in perpetrating the deed, but in getting rid of its traces. Religion is an illusion, and it derives its strength from the fact that it falls in with our instinctual desires. The communal life of human beings had, therefore, a twofold foundation: the compulsion to work, which was created by external necessity, and the power of love. Conscience is the internal perception of the rejection of a particular wish operating in us. Dreaming, in short, is one of the devices we employ to circumvent repression, one of the main methods of what may be indirect representation in the mind.